Good morning. The comments from the president of Capella University yesterday about the parallels in our leadership styles caused me to reflect on some of the key principles of leadership that have worked for me over the years and that I want to share with others. So, the first principle is understanding the value of the individual. People want to feel that they make a difference and that they're valued and their input matters. So when you tap into that as a leader, you unleash tremendous creativity. Earlier in my career, I didn't get this. I thought I had to have all the answers and that all the great ideas had to come from me and all the solutions to these complex problems. But what I've learned and what I'm passing on is that every individual has worth, and all of the answers coming from the whole team is so much better than coming from the individual for creativity and performance. And my role as a leader is to create a culture where people can feel that they achieve their highest potential in a way that's consistent with the mission and vision of the organization. The second principle of leadership is you've really got to get comfortable in your own skin and find your voice. I had a lot of work experience, and some things I did well, some things I didn't do well. But in my last position as the chief operating officer and chief financial officer of a hospital in greater Los Angeles, I really found my voice and was able to perfect these skills and groove them as a part of who I was. And that's one of the reasons why we were as successful as we were. The third principle of leadership is you've got to accept and embrace your role in an organization and really exemplify how to help that organization achieve its mission and vision. It's like a family. There's different roles and they're assigned formally, sometimes informally. But one of my lessons is that no matter what role you have, what level you're at, you embrace it and add value to the organization. And in turn, the organization flourishes and different promotional opportunities or new opportunities may come your way as a result of that. But that's not the point. You're not punching your ticket. You're not climbing. It's all about making sure that the organization and the values are consistent with how you're behaving. And that's how I started in my last position. I started as the chief financial officer and got promoted to a dual role of CFO and COO. But you have to believe in the mission, the vision, and the values of the organization. And that's really part of leading others and leading by influence and helping people get excited about the mission and the vision and how we treat each other through our values. And this gets back to not what you say, but what you do that people resonate with in terms of leadership. I've always been tenacious and viewed my role as helping support the bigger goal of the organization. It's never been about me. It's always been about whatever the big, audacious, bold organizational goal is that we're trying to achieve. And then the fourth principle is maybe the key principle, and that is the need for coaches and role models and mentors. And this is for all of us at any stage of your career, at any level of the organization. I had many of these leadership skills before I came to my last position, but it was through watching the CEO that I reported to. He was a 40-year healthcare CEO with a stellar career, and his name is Mike Wall. And watching him and his skills really helped me groove these leadership principles that I'm talking about. He had uncanny instincts and was really spot on in surprisingly a large majority of the ways. He's a great communicator. He could distill ideas down to very simple concepts in real time. But I think the biggest thing was the culture that he created. He believed in us, and every one of us at every level of the organization felt that we were valued, that our input mattered, and that we were a part of the team. And so as a result, we often set standards for ourselves that were higher than anything he was actually asking us to set. But it was because of the trust and the respect that he created. So those are the key principles that I've learned that I'd love to pass on. Follow me if you're interested in watching the rest of this unfold. and have a great day.